Coming up is part two, an interview with Ryan Hanby. He's the CEO and the founder of a fantastic new tool, especially for freelancers. It's called Milestone Pay. But Ryan will tell me that there's much more you can do with Milestone Pay. It's not just for freelancers, apparently.
No, freelancers are obviously our core demographic that we service because we come from there. It's our bread and butter. We really sort of championing it for people in the freelance community. But this also works for sort of small medium agencies. It also works for consultants and contractors. Basically anyone that works in a sort of a more of a project-based capacity. It works well for. Even people on their general hourly contracts, they're able to structure that in a way in Milestone Pay that works for them because they could say, hey, I'm going to be doing 40 hours of work for you and have that sitting there as a chunk inside Milestone Pay rather than having to hopefully get paid each week. So that's sort of an extra sort of step onto that, yes.
Ryan Hanby, I'm thinking you guys should talk to the people at the Block on Channel 9 and see if you can get Milestone Pay across the line as the tool of convenience, because they're constantly working with professionals, and some who complete the job and some who don't complete the job.
You're completely right. The construction industry is a secondary market that we are planning to enter at some stage. Right now, we want to make sure that the tools are really great for the freelance sort of economy. But then we will build it to be sort of in an app, more of an app-based thing, so people can use it while they're on a construction site and things like that. Yes.
I love the mantra: get paid for your work every time. I can't begin to tell you how in these difficult days that just resonates for me.
I'm glad it does, because that is exactly why we built this. We want to make sure that people that do quality work get paid for their quality work, and if you are an awesome operator, this is the tool for you, particularly if it's a first or second time you've dealt with a customer before, when you don't have that much trust between if they will pay you or not, because that's sort of where we can help you the most, because you don't technically know if that person is even legit that you're doing work for.
Let's talk cost. What's it likely to cost a freelancer to be part of the Milestone Pay setup?
Well, that's something that some people are telling us a little bit crazy about. Where we've basically got a model that is entirely free for the initial version. The initial version lets you sort of create your contracts and send them to customers. All that you have to pay for is the payment processing fees. Other than that, you don't pay any subscriptions or anything on top of that. We just do that as sort of our business's success is directly related with how much our customers succeed.
So you believe in this product so much, and you believe it is the way to the future, that you're prepared to get that entree model up and running for no cost.
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely. We're definitely sort of the try before you buy model in that approach, and we really like to champion that, because small businesses really are cost sensitive, and we don't want to be adding another subscription fee to your plate that you have to deal with on a monthly basis already. We do have additional services that we can charge for on top of that, but realistically you don't need those when you're first starting out, and if you want those further models that we have that are sort of upsells on that.
Yep.
We have those for you covered later on, sort of personal branding and a few things like that. Yep.
So you have those facilities to add those layers of
yep.
polish to add to the basic Milestone Pay.
Absolutely. Those currently exist, and we actually are offering them free at the moment for everyone that's trialing it. We actually let people have the full experience when they start out. And along with that, we have a lot more upcoming features that are going to be plugged into this ecosystem, with sort of proposal builders up front, invoice reminders, systems on the back end to automatically chase up invoices for you, integrations with your companies like Xero, if you're using Xero already, that sort of thing. We're going to be pumping the financials straight in there, so you don't have to lift your hand up and write your pen. You don't have to do any of that. It's all automated for you, and you just basically sit back, run your business, and focus on actually delivering your products.
That synchronization that you just spoke of just lit another light inside me. I've thought, because I'm a Xero user, this is just another component that I can add to the school of tools, and take it even further, make it even smoother.
Exactly, because currently you have to enter that all into Xero yourself and chase the payment yourself and all that sort of stuff. This does all the chasing for you, does all the payment for you, and then puts it into your invoicing system for you. Like it just works.
So
Yeah.
is it an app that you can download?
Currently, we just have the website version at the moment. So you have to go on your computer, get on the app, because that's where most of the digital freelancers currently exist anyway. So we sort of targeted that platform first. We are looking to release a mobile app in the near future as well to bolster the usability there.
Very exciting times. The two of you have clearly had plenty of time to think this through. You said to me earlier it's been a couple of years in the making.
Absolutely, yeah. So we've spent sort of the last 2 and a little bit years sort of building this under the hood. We've only been letting customers in for probably the last 3 to 6 months in terms of sort of alpha and beta programs to make sure we've got all the kinks out and make sure it's all perfect for everybody. And now we're opening the doors for literally any small business that in Australia that is wanting to be paid properly and making sure that they get the right sort of contracts done for their work. They should come here and they should definitely try it out.
Exciting times. What's the website?
www.milestonepay.com. Just that's it. It's very simple.
Well, anything that makes our life simpler, Ryan, has got to be at the top of my list of things to have, and also things top of the list of things to do. Ryan Hamby, you've been a delight to catch up with. Thank you very much for giving us the origins story in our first interview that we did with you, but also to give us a little bit more background about how this thing works and how it can be synchronized with many of the payment tools that we're using already.
Absolutely, yeah, and I'm really glad that I was able to share it with you guys today.
No worries. Oh, before I let you go, there are people who are not using Xero, who are using MYOB and other things. How do they fit? Can you do the same synchronization with those applications as well?
Yeah, so we're currently building out a data layer that sits in between all of those on in our sort of technical backend that will then integrate with any system that you use in that sort of format. So if there is an MYOB or a Xero or any tool like that, even Rounded, a few people are using that now. There's actually quite a few new tools that are coming onto the marketplace in that particular space. We're building it to be generic enough to plug into all of them, and we're taking feedback from users to know which ones we should integrate first. So you come to us and you tell us this is what I use. It's going to go pretty much to the top of the list.
And how intuitive is it, Ryan?
How intuitive is it? As in the platform?
Yeah.
So it's essentially you can go onto the platform, you can click a create contract button, and you can literally just start typing, and then one click, send it to your customer into their email address, and it's at your customer, and it starts all over from there. And we've even got templates built into there now. So if you haven't really learnt how to sort of structure a deal for sort of those newer freelancers out there, we have ways to show you like how to do a website contract, how to do a logo design, how to do a branding audit, that sort of thing. We've got those sort of templates in there, and you can also create your own so that you can, if you do a service that you do over and over for different people, you can save that and then reuse that style contract on many different customers. So it saves you that time and that legwork that you have to do normally every single time.
Ryan Hamby telling us just how to get it done. It's Milestone Pay. Thank you, Ryan, for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.